This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Ultimates Voltron figure from Super 7. Now this is a figure that I know a lot of us are curious about because it's going to be a very unique piece in this particular line, and I'm really interested to see what Super 7 has done. So before we crack this thing open, I want to take a closer look at this very unique packaging. Alright, so I wanted to show off the packaging first because the special packaging for these Ultimates figures from Super 7 is really nice, and as you can see, the cover of this is very reflective. You can see my hands in the background right there, so it looks really cool. So I love the symbol we got there, and you can see it is like this metallic vac metal almost. Looks really nice. You got the red on that side, the green on that side, the blue up here, more blue down there in the back. You got the really nice Voltron logo, Defender of the Universe. This just looks really cool, man. I love the packaging that we're getting here with all the different colors. Of course, the black in the front. I love this. So we can actually slide the slip cover off like so and reveal our actual figure like that. I think this guy looks so awesome. I'm loving what Super 7 is doing with this Ultimates line. Now this is going to be really cool, so the packaging looks really good too. Loving all of that right there. You can see how it is look like the castle. I forgot what it's called, forgive me. But you got the Super 7 logo, the star symbol right there. You got the Voltron logo like so. And the figure right there with the Voltron logo, Defender of the Universe. So, this thing looks awesome, excuse me. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what we have inside. And here's Voltron out of the box. And man, this is a beautiful looking piece. It looks like Super 7 just ripped this figure straight from the cartoon. Now that's not to say this figure doesn't have some problems, which it does. We'll take a closer look at those shortly. So with this piece finally in hand, let's take a closer look at the Ultimates Voltron. Alright guys, so finally the Ultimates Voltron figure is here. Now I'll say this right off the bat, this thing looks amazing. This looks like it's ripped straight from the cartoon. I absolutely love that. I think the aesthetics of this figure are incredible. You can tell this is obviously 100% new tooling. They didn't utilize of course, any parts from like the classics buck that we've seen with like Masters of the Universe and things like that. So entirely new sculpt, of course, but this looks really cool. I love the head sculpt. I think they came out really awesome. I think the eyes look really nice. The yellow in there with the blue. You got the little white dot on the head, looks really nice. The top of the dome looks awesome too. That black line with the yellow and all that looks really good. The chest emblem looks perfect. The paint looks really clean there. Same thing with the belt. And that's one thing I will notice. The paint is super clean on this entire figure. Really digging it. And it has this really like flat coat, so it really looks like an actual part of the cartoon. So I really dig that a lot. I think I'm just kind of run down with one line at a time here. So we got the green lion right here with the yellow eyes. Looks really good. Digging that. Got the red section back there. And you got the red lion right here. Looking really nice. Again, all of this looks really good, man. I'm really digging what we get here. We got the yellow lion looking really good too. Got the blue eyes, the red detailing, all of that looks really clean. See the sculpted like whiskers in like that. Looks really cool. Dig that a lot. The blue lion looks really nice too. Really digging. I've always loved the blue lion. Something about the blue lion and the green lion were always like, was really partial to those as a kid. But the blue lion looks really good. And you can just see, man, this whole thing looks, again, straight from the cartoon. Looks really nice. You got that V-wing in the back right there. Looks really cool. None of these are posable, nothing's adjustable, so it's in a fixed position like this of this V-wing going like that. Some Voltron booty back there to defend the booties of the universe, so that's really cool. Very flat booty. What's up with you, Voltron, man? Get your squats in, bro. Get your squats in. But still, this all looks really nice. I really love the aesthetic of this figure. He is just a gorgeous looking piece. Okay, so now let's talk his accessories here. So we do get interchangeable hands, which would be lion heads. So we got two opened mouth or open hands like this. We get one for each side, one for the red lion and one for the green lion like so. And all those look really nice. And then we do get two closed hands or heads like that, one for the red and one for the green. You can just switch these out fairly easy. They're just on a straight peg like so. And they hold on and go in very well. And I do love how they attach. They look really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this one on right here. So what we also do get is his awesome shield. I dig this, man. This looks killer. That gray, the yellow cross in there. Got the handle in the back, all looking really good. And what you can do, you can get this more like closed mouth hand like so. It is not articulated. You're going to kind of have to like get it and just push it in between the teeth like that. Luckily, the teeth are pretty pliable, so it doesn't look like I'm going to break them too much when getting the shield on. And then you can hold it up like that. So this arm does hold the shield pretty good. I like that a lot, and you can move that around. Now, we also do get his really dope and unique sword. This is one of the most awesome unique swords I've ever seen from any cartoon. I've always loved this thing and would love an actual like human-sized version of this thing to carry on because I think this thing is so awesome. Molded in this like gray plastic right here. Nice blue and red paint for the handle. Looks really, really good. Now here's the thing. You do get this open palm hand like so, and you can get it in there and kind of like squeeze the jaw between the grips like that. I've tried getting it into the more closed hands. It is really tricky to do, meaning you can try and get it in there and fit it in there, and I've done it and I took it out, but to be honest, I felt like I was gonna either break the teeth or break the handle trying to squeeze that in there. Because these things aren't articulated, and I was trying to see if you could just remove them and then maybe put them back in place. Doesn't seem like you can do that, but getting in like that, I would not risk it. That's just me. Feel free to try it. But me, I just utilize this more open hand like so. And again, just kind of squeeze the jaw between the guard like that, and he holds it just fine. And it's kind of in that fixed position like so. But it is something. You can get in it, and he holds it on there very tight. It's not going anywhere, so I think that works pretty good. All right, so now let's run down his articulation because we got some very, I'll say unique things going on here, and you'll see what I mean. So the arms can go full 360 up like that. They will hit the wings, but you can still get them around like so. We do get this hinge joint that kind of goes up like so, and that's on both arms. You can see that, so it works very interestingly. But this is just a swivel like that, you know what I mean? And then this, so no type of ball joint. I was hoping there would be a ball joint, so it moves very awkwardly, but it works. You do get rotation just up here below the shoulder, like what would be a bicep swivel. We get a single bend at the elbow. We get a rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge on the wrist, so they're a little tricky. But you can move them around, not as well as I would like, but they are there. We actually do get a ball peg in the upper chest area, like so in this black area. So you can actually roll that around a tiny, tiny bit and move it around side to side, rotate. And you can kind of crunch it back and forth a bit, not a whole lot. And then the white section itself does have a waist cut, so you can rotate that whole waist left and right like that. Now, here's a thing. Oh, man. Here's what got me the worst. These legs suck. I am so sad to say that. These legs completely suck. So you can go forward like so, kicks pretty good. Back about that much. Outward, that's it. There, here. That's all you're getting. You don't get no wide range posing like that. That is so disappointing. As well as nothing to rotate the upper thighs right here. No rotation whatsoever. That is terrible. I was hoping for something. So you're mostly going to get front and back. That's really all you're getting. That is extremely disappointing. So nothing crazy dynamic as far as posing goes. And I was hoping as for an action figure, you'd have a lot more in the legs. That's all you're getting, man. It kind of sucks, to be honest with you. We do get a nice bend at the knee. Both knees work very, very well, so you get about 90s, which is really, really good. Nothing further right there. But then we do get ankle joints that go rock side to side and then go up and down like so. No articulated jaws there. So overall, what do I think? I like this figure a lot. He looks really, really cool. My biggest gripe is the fact that his legs just do not move, man. And I was taking pictures earlier, trying to get him in some cool poses. These will not let him do a whole lot. I was really hoping for something. Oh, and I also forgot, did I even mention the head? No, the head's on a ball joint, so that rolls around left and right, up and down, pivot side to side, that kind of stuff. So totally forgot the head, my bad. But yeah, I mean, he still looks really good. You're not going to get him in any too crazy dynamic poses. He does look like he was ripped straight from the cartoon. Again, no transforming. This is just a straight up action figure. So if you want something like that, that's just a really cool display piece that doesn't transform and not super crazy articulated, I still think he is a great piece and a definite must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is sitting next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. Also for comparison, here he is sitting next to an Ultimates Toxie from Super 7 and Classics He-Man from Mattel. And for even more comparison, here he is standing next to a Transformers Siege Ultra Magnus from Hasbro and Master Grade Gundam RX-782 from Bandai. And just for fun, here he is with little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Ultimates Voltron from Super 7. Now honestly, this figure isn't going to be for everyone because I think most people are used to breaking down the individual lines and actually transforming. This is just a straight up action figure of the character, and for the most part I think it's very well done. It does look like it's ripped straight from the cartoon, which is a good thing. The paint and sculpt are practically perfect. It is a gorgeous looking display piece. My only real gripe is gonna be the articulation. Those legs are honestly terrible. In my opinion, that's where this figure fails. I wish we could get more range, but still, even with that, I absolutely love this piece, and in my opinion, he would look great in any of your collections. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.